What's up, YouTube?
This quick video is not for the expert. For the person who uses these tools on a daily basis, you already know what they're all about. This is for the person who's just getting involved with machining and machining tools. This is more for the novice. So if you know something and you want to comment on it, feel free. I'm not an expert. I don't know everything about these particular tools or everything about being a machinist, because it's an ongoing learning process. I've been to a very, very good comprehensive trade school in Santa Fe Springs called NTMA, and I've learned a ton about CNC machining, conventional machining, turning on a lathe, turning on a CNC lathe, as well as using a Bridgeport vertical mill, and grinding, precision grinding, and just a lot of concepts and fundamentals of what a machinist does on a daily basis. It's a great career choice, always something new. You can never get bored. If you don't like this, then get into that. If you want to be a precision grinder, if you want to be a programmer and learn G&M codes and program things in the computer to make the parts, you can do that, and they make a lot of money. So machining is a great trade, and I just want to cover two fundamental tools that every machinist should be familiar with, especially if you're just getting involved in machining. These are essential tools that you're going to need to know how to use, how to operate, how to read. I had to learn these in the training school for Module 1, and you use them through every training module, and there's 5 training modules. Each training module is 6 weeks in length, and I tell you, every single module, these tools matter. So the first one I'll talk about is, the brand is Mitutoyo. Okay, it's made in Japan. They have a good reputation for making really good, accurate machine tools, measuring equipment. This is a measuring tool. So it's in the box. This was gifted to me by a retired machinist who used this in the career, and he took very good care of it. He did this job for 35 years of his life. He's retired now. He's 68 years old, and he wanted to pass on the knowledge and kind of pay it forward. So I owe him the thanks for that. And he was a Marine as well. I'm a Marine. So he was kind of giving me some Simplify love. So Simplify back to him as well. This is the original manual. And this digital micrometer, OD mic, is probably about 15 years old, maybe more. But the bottom line is he kept the original manual in there. So it's very thorough. It explains how to read it. It talks about how to reset it to 0. It has very good pictures in there where you can see illustrations on how to read it and how to set it. So it's very thorough, and of course it's in English. The whole manual is in English, even though it's a Japanese-made tool. So this particular micrometer, OD meaning outside diameter mic. So when you hear 0 to 1 OD mic, they're talking about 0 to 1 inches, as you can see there, 0 to 1 inches, and then you see the decimal point, and then 3 zeros, and then the 1. So that's 4 decimal places actually. So that's just giving you the measuring standard for this particular OD mic. So when you see that many decimal places, it's basically all the way to 1 inch from 0, which if I were to put it at 0 and set it at 0, now you have 4 decimal places all set to 0, and they're going to be measured in 1,000th of an inch measuring standards. Okay, so 1,000th of an inch, meaning